Well, howdy, everybody. Take two. I had started my video, and then Missy Mama got up from her nap, and she needed to go outside. So, of course, if she needed to go outside, everybody needs to go outside. So everybody went outside. But anyway, last night was Valentine's Day, and Brad and I didn't do anything because we're broke. We got bills to pay like everybody else. So, I mean, you know, we hug and kissed each other, and like we do all the time, and told each other how much we love each other. And I made oven fried chicken and potato in the oven. And how I make my potato, first how I make my oven fried chicken, in case anybody doesn't know, and and I'm sure this, because I didn't know before somebody was talking about it, is I take, you can use Bisquick. I'm a cheap butt, and I have made my own Bisquick mix before, and I probably will again now that I'm in a normal house. But I just use flour and a box of the Jiffy corn mix, and then I use spices, whatever spices you want, and toss that, and then I use a beaten egg with water. Dip my chicken, you know, normally like you would like fried chicken, but the difference is I pre-spray my cooking sheet with Pam or any other kind of spray cooking oil, and I lay my chicken on it, and then I spray the top of my chicken again with the Pam and with paprika. And on the potatoes, you know, you clean your potatoes. I cut them a long ways down the middle, and then I slice them. So, you know, they're probably maybe a 1/4 inch thick. And I use usually a couple tablespoons of the same mixture that I used on the chicken, of the flour and cornmeal, and I add more spices. And if I have it, I add some paprika. I toss that all. You want your potatoes to be wet, so they're kind of coated. Again, I use another cookie sheet, spray it with Pam, lay it all on there, spray the top of those potatoes again with the Pam, use some paprika. I cook both together, 350 degrees, for between 45 minutes and an hour. And it's one of our favorites, and you know, very easy, quick meal to cook, very good. We had that with broccoli. I didn't do any dessert. Seeing who's calling me now. Oh, I have to call her later. But anyway, let me turn that down. Hang on, try and turn this down. My phone's kind of broken. Kind of, sort of. I have to try to turn my phone up, and then, because the button doesn't work to turn it down now. So anyway, that turned out really well. And then, did we do a whole lot of stuff? Oh, Brad set up the big kennel here in the front room for Charlie for when we're gone, because he has severe separation anxiety, and he likes to really kind of go a little cray-cray. So I'll turn this around so you guys can see how big this cage is. Very big. Very big. It'll fit both big dogs in there easily, but we just put Charlie in there. We put the young ladies in the bedroom with the door shut, this craft room, and that way we come home and we don't have a tore up house. I mean, the two females wouldn't do that anyway. Charlie only would because he has a separation anxiety and he's trying to get out to find me. And I don't want him to tear up the landlord's door or anything like that. So, better safe than sorry. And also, it's very nice for us. We don't like it when our dogs come rushing at the door. You're trying to get in. You're trying to make sure that Nixie doesn't get out so you don't have to search for her forever. So, you know, this gives a chance to carry in the groceries and stuff. So, yeah, that's what we do. I did make a hat last night. I am going to spend some time tomorrow finding a place to donate to for Alabama. I've had some suggestions. I'm going to be checking those out. But so that's a small adult. And then talked with the landlord for a while and stuff. They were nice and friendly. He's working on our roof. They're putting new sheet metal on the roof, and then they're coating it. Instead of like a black tar substance, it's like a white tar substance. So they've been doing coat after coat, and then they come back like every day and do another coat. So, you know, he's working on it. And I had a hard time sleeping last night. It wasn't knee pain or anything. My knees didn't hurt any more than normal. It was the neuropathy in the feet really was quite severe last night. But I hadn't taken any water pills in a couple of days. My legs are looking good, guys. My legs are really healing up. Being away from the sand fleas and stuff, they're really starting to heal up nicely. So, and we'll see what the doctor says. Feeling okay. I'm being careful, and like I said, I have that doctor's appointment, and if I don't get any answers from, she's a nurse practitioner, but she's in a big group with doctors. Because if I don't, you know, have the right fit with her, I'll keep on checking. Part of the reason we moved here is that we had trouble getting good medical care in Wyoming, and we know we need medical care and good medical care, so Tallahassee has some really great medical care. You know, I know that some people want to give up because they've fought health issues for a long time, and I've fought them all of my life. And but I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. I made a commitment to my husband, and I made a commitment to myself, and you know, to these animals and stuff. And I'm not going to give up. I look at it this way: if I gave up on trying to find medical care and answers, then I could never complain to my husband if he wasn't, you know, going to take care of himself. So, you know, each to their own. But yeah, so today, they got up early. Well, we got up about 8:30ish, and landlord said he was going to be here maybe about 9. He didn't show up till 11. But anyway, I had to get up anyway, because Brad and I usually get up and have coffee together, and then I make his lunch while he's in the shower now, and then he usually puts that washer bin dry machine that Carol got us in the bathtub for me, because you're not supposed to be lifting, so I can use it. You know, he always asks me each day, "Are you doing laundry today?" And I'll tell him yes or no and stuff. And that's such a nice thing. I have to laugh though, because when the landlord did come over today, I think I was on load 3. He's up on the roof. They are. Him and his maintenance worker, Lisa. And funny, he asked me, I was outside talking to him, and he said, "What kind of machine you got running in there?" And he wasn't, you know, upset or anything. And I said, "Oh," I laughed. I said, "That's my portable washer with the spin dry." He's like, I said, "It's in the bathtub." He goes, "Oh." I said, "You were wondering what the heck I was doing in there, weren't you?" And he goes, "We were starting to be a little concerned." So, yeah. Yeah, because they were up painting the roof again today. Here on the roof, pop, pop, pop. But, you know, at least they're taking care of stuff. And, yeah, laundry. Sorting out some stuff, unpacking some more stuff. I vacuumed and stuff yesterday. What else have I done today? I'm making more iced tea. I made the soup last night. It turned out pretty good, except for it needed more chicken bouillon. And I was out, so Brad used what we have, and then I'm going to get some more tonight. But yeah, it's just chicken and cabbage and rice. It would have been better with some carrots, you know, and some celery. So I might cook. So I'm thinking of cooking some of that and then adding it to it, you know. Don't you know? But what else? I revamped the grocery list. You know, we have bills to pay. And we're going up to Tallahassee and stuff. And we're going to hit Piggly Wiggly since we're up there, because they are having, if you guys are near Piggly Wiggly, check out their ads. I don't know if they're the same everywhere, but it's like you can get a 40-pound box of chicken thighs for $18. Yeah, you can get tilapia fillets, a 10-pound box for $16.90. Let's see what else. I mean, they've got some really great prices. Myth-cut wings. A 40-pound box of myth-cut wings for $38. You could get your leg hindquarters for a 40-pound box for $13.96. Or you could get just a 40-pound box of drumsticks for $22. You could get split breast, a 40-pound box for $39. We prefer the thighs. So let's see. You can get your sirloin pork chop for 96 cents a pound. You can get your ground beef for $1.78 a pound. You can get rump roast, beef rump roast for $2.92 a pound. We're going to look into that. So we're probably going to, when we go up Monday, and we have this budgeted, we're going to probably get 2 of the rump roast. Probably going to get 20 pounds of the ground beef, 20 pounds of the pork chop, a 10-pound box of the fish, and a 40-pound box of the chicken. And then I will come home and divide that all up, repackage it, and that will do us for 3 months. And that will run us about $120. But we have the freezer, and like I said, that'll do us for about, we'll pick up a little bit of meat here and there, but that'll do us for about 3 months. So, yeah, that's quite the saving. So, yeah, we're going to do that, but then I had to kind of revamp the Maine grocery list, which we're going to go do tonight, because we're just out of everything, and we don't have any bread. I couldn't make him a lunch to save my soul right now, seriously. I had to revamp it because, you get these things on there like I plan on making breakfast sandwiches. Well, that's not something we have to have. I can just cook him eggs in the morning, but he normally doesn't want anything for breakfast anyway. So I cut some things out we didn't have to have. We're doing just the basics because we have to restock because we haven't really gone to the store except for just for some little stuff for about a month. So, but that's good because I know exactly what's in the freezer and I can rotate everything. And in fact, when I get off of here, I will go ahead and I will pull out stuff to put in the refrigerator freezer so it gets used first. So, But yeah, so that's what I spent time doing. I'm not stopping at Publix. I did not see anything that was that hot of a deal that would warrant me stopping there, frankly. I mean, like I said, they had pop. It was like A&W or Canada Dry. You buy 2 12-packs, you get 2 12-packs free. But that's not something we need. That's not something that we haven't bought pop in a long time. It's not something we have to have. So, I mean, I'm plumb happy making my iced tea. And, the drink mixes. I mainly do the iced tea every day because it's cheaper. It works as a great diuretic for me. And, that way there's more of the drink mixes left for Mr. Heide. I'm using his mug because we don't know what the lid of this is. And he's using mine for work. And we're going to buy ice cube trays tonight. It's just going to make the ice. Can't really warrant. I mean, one of the main reasons that we had the ice maker in the first place was, well, when we were in Wyoming, we could afford it when we were selling cars. And then when we were in the RV, there's no freezer space. We didn't have this small freezer. And it's not real convenient to keep running out there and stuff. And, I don't like feeling like I'm on show. I mean, you step outside and there might be 6 to 8 people walking right, I mean, there was just no privacy. So, but now we don't have to have it. I told Brad, I said, I can make ice. I'd like to have like 8 ice cube trays. And I'll just fill them all and keep making. I did that for years and I would just, when we got to have a big bowl of it, I would dump it in a bag and I would put it in a big freezer. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight. I got to pick that up and I got to pick up a pooper scooper. I can wait on the curtains. It's not that big of a deal. You know, I can either, because I'm kind of waiting to see what happens, and I do have my sewing machine here, so, you know, when his pension comes, maybe, we'll see what's going on with me medically and stuff, you know, how much money we're needing to put out. Oh, excuse me. Did get confirmation today from the Capital Medical Group. That's where I'm going to, but it's the division up in Tallahassee. I think that's the Southwood division. That of my appointment Monday. They called and stuff, and that's about it. That's about it. Oh, I have to tell you guys. Okay, I got to show you a picture first. Okay, you're gonna die laughing. Okay, be ready. You're gonna die laughing. Yeah. Linda was laughing. Let me turn this. Okay. And, okay, before you see this, the tile that you're seeing, that's just the way it is. It is clean. That's just the way it is, and the molding and stuff in this place. But look, I had a visitor come in today. Yeah, that lizard was inside my house. He came up through the part of the air conditioning wings and visited us, and then I tried to get him, because I screamed like a girl, because he jumped and ran, and it didn't help because I'm on the phone with Linda, and she's like, he's gonna jump on you, and she's just freaking me out, and it's stuff, and couldn't find him, and then I'm talking to Brad on the phone, I found him, took a picture, sent it to Brad. Of course, Brad has to call me right away, and he's like, you just pick it up, put it outside, and I'm like, oh, I'm not taking it. I love lizards, but I'm like, I'm not taking it. And then he said, well, okay, just throw a washcloth over it, and then you can take it outside. I tried to do that. It jumped. It ran. I screamed. Brad started laughing. Of course, you know, the cat, she's just oblivious to it all. Charlie sees it. Okay? Big bad Charlie. So he comes over, and I sit down. He sits on my feet. He's shaking like a little neurotic chihuahua. No offense, Lucy. And he tucks his head in my arm and holds a paw up for me to hold his paw. Like, help me, Mom. I need to cope. I'm like, really, Charlie? Really? So, yeah. The life of, yeah. It's like, really? It's crazy. But, yeah. I did things like I cut out even cottage cheese because we usually eat it for a snack. I don't have to have it. So, you know, when your money's tight. And I'm going to trying to cook dried beans again. I have never been able to successfully reconstitute, pump them up, rehydrate them, whatever. Linda's like going to coach me through it. Brad can do it. So, but anyway, you know, this can sound kind of funny, and I know my friend, I think her channel name's Homemaker with Tess, she would understand, but when the occasion arises that you need to really economize, it's kind of an enjoyable thing to see what new things you can do and how you can make that dollar stretch, you know, I mean, it really is, because, yeah, just have to, you know, if it means my health and stuff, and, you know, we don't need junk food anyway, so, you know, it's all good. I know I keep messing with my hair. It's driving me nuts. I bought a box of hair dye. I can't find it. So I am going to go ahead and buy another box tonight. Because I got to get rid of some of this gray. It's just, I guess I wouldn't mind it. But it just seems so dull to me. So yeah, I need to do that. I need a little pick-me-up. So I'm going to do that. But that's about it. Like I said, we're going to the store tonight. I think we're going to need to eat dinner, but we don't want to spend much money, so I think we're just going to, we like go through Burger King and each get one of them 10-piece nuggets, which is enough for, you know, us and stuff, so I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into the store. The only thing I don't like about shopping at Walmart at night is that they have all the, everybody in trying to stock shelves, and sometimes it's really hard to get around. So, because I'm not going to be able to really walk Walmart. Now I understand why, until I get my hernia fixed so I can have a full expansion of lungs and then start that rehab. And I'm looking forward to that. I am determined to overcome that, you know. I am determined. And, you know, I kind of look at the, you know, trying to find proper medical care like you would learning a new craft or learning something new. Well, it's a challenge, and we will overcome. I mean, you know, we all hear those stories of somebody who struggled for years and years and years, went to numerous doctors and not getting any answers, and they didn't give up, and they kept until they found the right doctor. You know, doctors are like clothes. Not every pair of pants is going to fit you right. I mean, not every doctor is going to be a good teammate for you to work on your health together. And that's what I want. Is I want a doctor who's a teammate with me, who is going to listen to me, and I'm going to listen to him, and we're going to come up with a plan, and he's going to respect my choices. And, you know, I don't want somebody who's like, you know, acts like they're God, and, you know, their word is lost. Like, well, no, because it's my body, you know. But anyway, that's all we got going on. It's getting dark here. And these little girls out here got her little pink bag with little pink streamers and stuff. Very cute. But yeah, I was watching that one special this morning on HBO. What is wrong with Aunt Diane or something? That woman that was going the wrong way and on a turnpike and ended up killing her daughter, her 3 nieces, and 3 other passengers. And the initial thing came out that she was drunk. And then it also showed she had marijuana in her system. But the family saying no, that can't be right because she wasn't an alcoholic. Because they're trying to say she was. And that she wouldn't have smoked pot or ingested pot being on a road with that many kids and stuff. So it's a big, you know, still trying to see what's going on. But anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? I can't get the thing. Bye.